Hello, world. Ryan Lovelace here. Today, we're going to be diving into the Jupyter Notebook. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this, it's a Python environment that I've recently dove into, dabbling with data science earlier, the beginning of this year through Free Code Camp. You can do this same Python code in Visual Studio and Eclipse, and IPython, however you want to write Python. That's the beauty of it. There's a million places to do it. The code's going to be the same. So you want to find where's the International Space Station and what's the weather underneath it. Well, that's pretty simple to do. I'm going to show you how. I've already got it set up. We're going to come here. I'm just going to type Jupyter Notebook into the terminal to open the program. Now, this is based off of another YouTube video where we go to an API to get the information on where the ISS is, and we go to another API with that latitude and longitude to get our weather information. So I'm going to pull up the notebook here, and API opennotify.org, that's the first one. So we're going to show you that website and the weather website. You'll need to create an account. Those are the only two steps you'll need to find. So here, it's just this easy. You go to Google, API Open Notify. API Open Notify. This is from NASA. So they know. Boom, boom. Current location. Or you could get the number of people in space. But this is what we're looking for. The current location of the space station. So right here, bam. You go to this website and bam, it tells you. That's it. You don't need an account. You don't need to register. You don't need to put down a credit card. You don't need to sign up or anything. It's just that easy. Now, with the weather information, unfortunately, it's never that easy. Everyone wants weather information. So there are tons of free APIs out there. You can find whichever one you want. I simply went with this weatherapi.com. Yes, that's my key. It's free. If you want to steal free weather information, go for it. I have no credit card hooked to this. All you can do is make it not work after the fact because you abuse it, and that's mean. So don't do that. Again, weatherapi.com. Make a quick account. So it's simple, right into Google. Weatherapi.com. This is the one I went to. So you'll need to sign up if you don't have an account for them. It's totally free. Click Get Started for free. I'll go ahead and pause the video here for a second and let you make your account if you don't have one. If you're really that guy, you can just use mine for the purposes of this video. Prove that it works, then go get your own. Okay, so hopefully you've got your Weather API account and you know your key. That is the key, haha, to this and all the information you really need. So we'll go line by line. I'll explain what it is. You're not going to see me typing it in because it's already here. First thing you do, you're going to import pandas and Plotly Express. The URL, first one we're going to need is to get that space station information where the latitude and longitude is. df is the variable that we're going to save the pandas reading the JSON from the URL coming back. So you see when we print df, that variable, we've got the captured information. Now this was several days ago. I will run it to show you that it is live working. So here, df, we're going to specify that JSON object into a Python object. We're going to reset the index and change the latitude, longitude, so that it looks a little cleaner. Down here, you'll see this is how it comes originally, and now we've got it into an array, so we can access those elements. We're going to drop the index and the message since we don't need those, so now we've got the position. So fig is going to be our new. We're going to px.scatter here. That's the Plotly Express. So, and geodiff, the latitude and longitude. So that gives us this cool map. You can scroll, you can zoom in and out. That is built in to this function. So when we show the figure, we can see that blue dot is representative of where the International Space Station was when this ran. So now we've got the weather base, our weather API. We've got our key, the latitude and longitude, which I've broken down into the first element of the X and Y array. So that way we've got it all together. So you'll see this API weather current JSON key equals your key and query equals, boom, the latitude and longitude. Latitude 51, and longitude 88, 88. So at the time when I ran this, you'll see it was over Russia, 5129, 8819. There's some rounding. Sometimes I have noticed when it's in the middle of the ocean down here, over in the Pacific, in the Indian, sometimes it jumps to China, or maybe there's some weird little island out there that's not big enough to show up on this map. We get some funky things from time to time, but let's see it all together. So fun thing about Jupyter Notebooks right here, just go up to the top. I want to run all the cells, run them all, bing, bang, bloom. You'll see everything's gone. But, it's a computer. It's going to take just 1 second to go through. Now we've got it. Bam, success. 5:17, that's today. 11:45, that's military time. Close enough. So right now we are at 37 latitude and 164 longitude. So let's see where that is in the world. Aha, we are right off in the Pacific Ocean, it looks like. A little west of Japan. So now, let's see. This could be tricky. Weather. We've got the latitude and longitude of Estonia. Okay. So that's not really close to where we're at, but that's okay. That's seems to be some sort of glitch here in this free weather API. You get what you pay for. I've seen this before. Most weather is based on a landmass, and where the nearest landmass weather installation is. So the middle of the ocean, I guess somehow we're somewhere over here, I believe, in Estonia with that, which is interesting to say the least. But let's see if we can't give it another minute or two to float a little further and see if it gets closer to some land. So I'm going to take a quick pause and let you guys think about that. All right, so I'll let a minute or two go by. And as you can see, we're now at 3172. So we're floating further away from Japan. However, again, our amazing weather API, we put the string all together with some string concatenation, is now giving us Mount Vernon near Chicago in America. Apparently 30 and 37 and 172 and minus 97 are close enough numbers for this weather API. It's one of the tricks when you're searching latitudes and longitudes in the middle of the ocean. Again, it's generally why you want to search for weather by city name instead. Hope you found this informative. I will be doing a line-by-line recreation of this code in a tutorial video. This was just an explanation on the possibilities out there in Python. Remember, shoot for the stars.